everybody. Welcome to the John and Dan Unscripted podcast.
Welcome to the show.
Dan.
And I'm Dan.
And I'm John.
I know you're John.
Where's your introduction, Dan? Come on, work with me here. It's a team effort.
Okay.
Team effort. You know, you're starting to bug me, Dan. I got to tell you.
What do you mean I'm bugging you? I don't get that.
Bugging me.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I brought a professional here today because you're bugging me, man.
You did?
I did.
Awesome.
And this guy is going to tell me how to deal with buggers like you.
Okay, good.
Ryan the Bug Man, or the Bug Guy.
Ryan.
We call him the Bug Guy. How you doing, Ryan? Welcome to John and Dan.
I'm doing.
Welcome, Ryan. We're so glad to have you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Ryan, first question is, how do we exterminate the likes of that bug sitting beside you there?
Well, the most important thing is to analyze and decide what type of bug it is.
It's an annoying one.
Well, different bugs have different...
What if it talks too much, Ryan?
That's him.
That's it in a nutshell. Every bug is different in the way that it lives, where it goes, kind of what it does.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure that you know exactly what you're dealing with when you're treating for a specific pest.
Pests.
Wow.
Another good word.
Well, how do you know if your house is infested? I mean, what's the first big sign other than seeing the bug?
You will see signs of the bug, such as a rodent infestation. You will see droppings. You will see nesting material. You may see chewed food on the ground.
They don't move chairs or open
cabinets. No.
Those are ghosts, though, right?
Well,
okay.
Yes.
All right.
So,
good.
No, you will see signs that the bugs are or pests are there.
Okay.
Very good. Ryan, I have a question that's near and dear to my heart because I was raised to fear this bug, and I still do to this day. It freaks me out, and it's. I think a lot of people have the same fear that maybe I do, and it's the black widow spider.
Mm-hmm.
It's a true phobia. What do you know about the black widow that maybe you could help me understand and deal with this fear of this killing insect bug spider thing? What's the deal?
The main issue surrounding black widows is that they are a poisonous species of spider.
That's fact, Jack.
They do nest around areas that are inhabited by people, and people do come across them, such as in sheds,
right,
warehouses, shops, garages, under patio furniture, even under potted plants.
Right.
So the problem is these are areas that we continually are active with, and so we come across them without meaning to.
This is how I deal with them. Is this the right approach? It's a can of bug spray, in case you can't see.
Yeah, that'll work just fine. It's
Okay.
probably a pyrethrin base or a pyrethroid.
I have no idea.
Pyrethrins are naturally occurring chemicals in the chrysanthemum plant. Pyrethroids are engineered in a lab. They both have the same effect on insects as it causes them to die. But so finding a black widow web is the first kind of step in determining whether you do have a black widow.
Well, how do you know it's a black widow?
It's a
web?
very...
Call me Dan. I know a black widow web very well.
Do you? Mm-hmm. You were caught in one?
I've dreamt of being caught in one, and it's not
Waking up
fun.
in the middle of the night in a cold sweat.
Yeah.
They are not as organized as normal spider webs,
Oh,
Right.
such as the orb spider that has a very intricate and octagonal shaped web.
It's almost like a ball of steel wool, right?
It's
very strong.
It's very strong. It's disjointed.
Yeah.
It appears to be just haphazardly made. No, rhyme or reason with the webbing, but it is very sticky and very effective in catching their prey, which is primarily insects. Problem is, you come into let's say you have a shed, and you don't go in the shed very often. It's winter, so it's raining. Spiders don't like to be in that environment, so they're going to hunker down and hang out in there. You open it up in the spring, without anything, you go for your weed eater, because you finally need to trim your grass, and you find that a black widow has made a web underneath the protective cover of the trimmer.
Right.
where the string is.
And of course, they get their name because they kill. The male spider
Yes.
when,
Mating.
yeah. Kind of
Much,
like a praying mantis,
much
right?
like the praying mantis does. Yes.
Exactly.
harsh.
Bite
Yeah.
the head off.
Yeah, it's
Praying
brutal.
mantis does that? I did not know
Yep.
that.
Oh,
The
yeah.
praying mantis will-
That's very
will-
common for most female species in the world.
Wow.
To
Most.
devour their.
So many of them. I mean,
mate.
look at the human race, as a matter of fact. You know, they kill you, Dan. They'll kill you. They'll drive you to... I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reach down your throat, rip your heart out, stick it in the oven, cook the shit out of it, serve it to you for dinner.
Exactly,
and
with some
look up,
fava
spit you out.
beans.
and say, thanks, honey, it tastes great.
Yeah, it's the way life is, but you got to live with it.
That's right.
I understand the wolf spider will take care of black widows and other really bad pests. Is that true?
Yes, actually, yeah. Although they are few, the black widow does have a few adversaries out there, and the wolf spider is one of them.
Okay, what are the others?
Humans
Well,
are obviously another big one.
it's kind of a fair fight, though. Wouldn't you say they're evenly matched?
No,
Absolutely.
no, no,
Do we have the upper hand?
no. Yes.
Okay.
In
know.
a way,
There's
because
more of them than us, though.
well, there are. However, the black widow spider is the only species of spider which preen themselves.
Right.
i.e.,
All right. Well, I
takes a
got a
bath.
question for you, Ryan.
Enough
Yes,
about
sir.
the black widows, I
What
guess.
about?
I guess we're
Well, we're
deviating.
not going to dominate the whole show about your phobias, John. Okay, for God's sakes, let
Well,
it go.
I
Just
thought this
let
was
it go.
therapy.
Just let it go.
You're definitely not qualified.
Okay. But what about, is there a life cycle to different, like the black widow, the wolf spider, but like bed bugs and cockroaches and termites? Is there a life cycle to those where sometimes you see them and sometimes you don't?
Absolutely.
Can you
Absolutely.
explain that? If you want to explain
Insects.
the life cycle
Well-
of a black widow, that'd probably help John out. So.
Well,
I'd appreciate that.
spiders go through what we call an incomplete metamorphosis. They basically hatch from an egg and they are as they are, and then they grow in size. Insects like the cockroach or the termite have a incomplete metamorphosis. However, it's a little bit different in the fact that as termites devour wood, what they're doing is they're creating bedding areas for their eggs. And they'll lay the eggs in these cavities that they've created in wood. When the egg hatches, it's a little worm that comes out, or a larva, and they eat their way out of the wood to escape. That's what causes the damage.
Little
is the
bastards.
little bastards eating their way out. Then they get the food that they need, the cellulose that they need to thrive. They get out. Then they go through and they pupate.
Pupate?
And, yes.
What's that mean?
Much like a caterpillar
Oh, God,
turning
you
into.
confused John.
I know, too many
For
big
God's
words.
sakes, that's a
That was more than
Big words.
4
4 syllables.
letters in the thing. No, pupate's 2 syllables.
John, I'm going to
More
give you that one.
important.
That was a big word.
That was a big word.
That was a big word.
Pupate.
So,
Nice job, Brian.
I'm going to Google
Yeah.
that.
yeah. No, you'll get lost in that.
Okay.
Google that.
Yeah.
But they hang out much like caterpillar hangs out in its cocoon and becomes a butterfly.
Oh, okay.
A termite will go through the same process.
So it's a metamorphosis of
wings.
sorts.
So while they're in their egg form, you can't see them.
Mm-hmm. Nope, they're hidden.
Eating their way out and devastating your property, bringing down the price
Correct.
value of the whole neighborhood. Oh, man.
And that's where you come in, right, Ryan? You will
That's where I
and
come
you
in.
will
Ta-da! Here
care
comes
of
Ryan.
Yep,
Save the day.
Well, the first thing we have to determine is whether it's a dry wood termite or a subterranean termite.
true.
Different termites, different methods and
Right.
areas of treatment. Dry wood's basically wall voids. You can drill a hole in a wall and put some dust in there or some liquids in there. With subterranean, you need to actually treat the soil where they come from. And that could be liquid injection. It could be trenching and doing a soak along the foundation of the home. Generally in applications where there is a walkway or concrete up against the foundation of the home, we will drill down 18 inches down into the soil, have a rod inject that into the soil, and we'll do that at 12-inch intervals around the entire foundation of the home where that concrete or walkway is.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work, but
Sounds
termites
costly.
create a lot of damage. It can be. You know, obviously, the larger the home, the more expensive it would be. So you always try to take care of that problem before it
Well,
gets
that's
too
all
big.
great, Ryan, but I have a really important question. Are there conventions, bug conventions, where you can go and exactly what happens at a bug convention?
Most of the time, bug conventions.
There are bug conventions. See, I told you, John.
Are
They
you meaning
are-
for other bugs to come and congregate, or
No.
are you talking about
No,
human
for
convention
human
gatherings?
conventions
Keep up.
that,
Keep up,
that
John.
basically what they are, pest applicators need to be educated, trained, and
That's what I'm
certificated.
getting at right there.
So we
Yeah.
need to have continuing education units that prove that we still understand what we're doing
Yeah,
and how
you
we're
don't
doing
just
it.
decide one day I'm going to be a bug guy.
But
No.
bugs are not changing and evolving. They've been around for millions of years, have they not? Don't we know what we need to know about them?
Bugs
Little
may not
bastards.
evolve, but they can adapt. And they can adapt in a way to where your products are no longer effective. And we call this resistance.
Right.
And so
Heard that term.
and bugs will change in certain times of the year. Bug activities are higher than others,
Sure.
and sometimes we're dealing with an outside bug coming into an area for the first time or introduction.
Right.
And education is the first part of learning about that pest and what we can do to control it. Conventions is what we go to, or seminars for continuing education, where we meet with other pest control companies, we meet with chemical companies, and they provide seminars on what we're seeing, what we're starting to deal with, what has been successful in the past, what has not been successful in the past. So yes, we do have conventions. They're not conventions in the way that you may think of them, but we do get together, we do collaborate, and we do have a way of sharing information.
We were talking about the bug infestation into somebody's home, but what about open spaces, outdoor spaces like parks and gardens? Is that different? And do we just let them kind of naturally take care of their own?
There is a delicate balance within our ecosystem. If we have bugs that are hosts, we have bugs that are prey. If anything gets out of whack, then it can throw our whole ecosystem off.
Sure.
So bugs in their natural environment, we try to let them do as they do, right? But it's when they start encroaching into your homes where you live that we come in and try to eradicate them.
Wow.
And prevent
when does
prevent
that
them.
typically start, Ryan? When do they come into the home, and are there things that a homeowner can do to prevent that?
You
in the
pop a
first
cap.
place? Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah,
that's a
well,
good-
not here in California,
Oh.
but generally
cat.
there are. Whenever there is an unfavorable environment for that pest, they are going to try to find a favorable environment. Whether we're dealing with a lot of rain, they want dry. If we're dealing with heat, they want cool. If it's too cold, they want warmth. So any type of weather situation that doesn't fit what they're used to being in, they're going to want to find that place.
So they're a little like humans.
A little bit, right? We don't want to, if it's too hot outside, we come inside.
Exactly.
If it's a
They
nice
have
day
little-
outside, we may go outside,
Jump in the
from
pool.
inside. Yeah,
They have
hang
little
out in the
pool
pool.
jacuzzis or jacuzzis for bugs and stuff.
Yeah, they do. The dog's water bowl is
Okay.
a good kind of
Right.
So
swimming
what
pool
would
for-
a homeowner do to prevent the infestation of the bugs?
Well, you can
that we're talking
try.
about?
You can try over the counter pesticide products that they sell at Lowe's, Home Depot, the Ortho Home Defense, the wasp spray, for quick and easy.
Good stuff.
I
But
just want to mention we're not promoting any specific.
No, I just buy the cheap stuff, whatever's on sale.
yep,
Shoots
yep.
15 to 20 feet, so I don't have to get close to those little critters that are going to hurt me.
And most of the time, those contain a high level of pyrethrins, which is a quick kill.
I like that.
It's just going to kill them right away and
Boom,
be done
you're
with it.
dead.
Yep.
Stuns
Boom.
them.
That's the best
It
way
gets
to
rid of
go.
Right, but it's not going to do anything.
So when you get close to
to
death, John, I'm going to
prevent-
just boom, spray you with bug spray. Boom,
Well,
quick and easy.
Here's the problem. If
Or I can
we're
just cut the head off right like that.
back when you guys were kids,
A long time ago, yeah.
yeah, long time ago.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. Insecticides
Full dose of reality, huh, John?
insecticides were humans and insects are very close in relation with our
I saw Men in Black.
process. Yeah,
Oh, that's a good point, John. Great movie.
Yeah.
yeah, horrible. But anyway,
It's-
we're very
horrible,
similar.
So true to life.
You mean unrealistic horrible, or just
Yeah.
horribly? The acting was horrible.
All of the above.
Oh,
It was just terrible.
Ryan.
But
Well, that's the end
no,
of the
it's,
show.
it-
Thanks
I mean,
for
it,
coming in. We appreciate
yeah,
it.
it was good being here. Thanks. It's 20th and last. But no, we're similar in our in how we have our metabolic processes and in how our bodies work.
But we usually
So-
don't have more than 2 babies at a time. They can have
Well-
hundreds, thousands, right?
They're bugs.
Yeah, but
Well, he says
even though we're
God
similar, we're
said,
different.
You
The-
are a bug.
are.
You can have unlimited babies. You are a human.
Hey,
One, 2, 3, or
my 3 babies
Or
is enough.
your,
Thank you
faith
very
is.
much.
You can have that many babies, depending on your faith.
Yeah. Ryan, what bug or insect or whatever you deal with, do you have a special place in your heart for that is maybe so amazing the way that it lives and reproduces or kills or whatever it does? What insect out there are you just amazed by?
That's a great question, John. But I have another one. That this Spider-Man, is that real or is that kind of a fantasy thing?
Let him answer my question first.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I like the Spider-Man one. Spider-Man.
Don't feed into him there.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Answer his
ahead.
question, Ryan.
fine.
He'll Go and
Thinking about
I'm
it.
going to pout in
he'll
the
go and
corner.
pound
Yeah.
the corner.
Yeah. That
Go ahead.
as odd it may sound, the ant
That sounds odd.
is
sure.
one of the most fascinating insects that
So
I deal with.
Ant-Man would be the go-to movie. that
Yes.
What about the ant is so fascinating?
The way that they go about preserving their colony, the way they go about finding a new area to expand their colony, the way that they handle adverse conditions to their colony. Just for instance, there is a hierarchy within the ant colony. There is a pecking order with workers that you see outside. Those are the scavengers. Those are the scouts. Those they don't care if they die. They're expendable. Then within the colony, you have workers, and you have a hierarchy within the workers too. You have the workers on the exterior of the colony, which are guards. They guard the colony from intrusion from other insects or anteaters or
Wow.
any other
Sounds
predator.
a lot like your last job, John.
It does, and we ate the boss too. So
Oh
you know,
my God.
And then you move down and you have a higher level of the workers that surround and facilitate the queen and the eggs.
oh, so the
And-
queen's in
Chickens.
charge,
The queen is in charge.
much like
It
a bee
always goes
colony.
down to the queen.
And only one
Frickin'
queen
women.
per colony.
That happens at poker all
If-
the time when I'm in Vegas.
Oh, you
Just
put
have
2
a
queens in
queen.
the same room, it's over.
Well, that's another podcast, John. We'll have to cover later.
Well, I think we
telling
should
you, if
because
you really-
people need to
If
know.
you really feel strongly about that, we can cover that topic.
Oh no, you know we're going a little long, so let's
Well,
wrap
wait
it
a
up
minute.
here.
I got a question.
I have
for
one
J-
more question
Well,
too.
Mike, you just ask him a question. It's my turn to ask a question.
Ask. I'm not stopping you, man.
Got the question, John. No, the question is, you've covered a lot of things about bugs.
Yes, you
and a lot of John's phobias primarily just took over the whole show, basically.
Things that happen.
But my question is, are there some myths that people that they misunderstand about certain bugs and insects that you would normally come across in your home? That they're, oh my God, a spider's going to jump on my face and kill me. You know, I'm just asking for a friend.
There is no Spider-Man, Dan. Just so you know.
Okay, let's stick. Let's keep it real. That we don't want to talk about fantasy stuff.
Phobias are real, and having bugs in your house, it's. I mean, I don't want to scare anybody, but the number of bugs that you actually eat in your
Oh.
lifetime without
whoa.
knowing it while you're sleeping.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know where this is
bug-
going.
That's perfect that you bring that up, Ryan, because that was segueing right into my next question.
So
because
if I was
recently
drinking something, would it be in a drink? Maybe.
It could be.
could be in your food.
Yep.
Oh, okay,
Yep. Cockroaches can.
There's been a recent trend in human consumption of insects. I'm sure you've heard about this in the news, Ryan, for their high protein content. What's your opinion on that? Is that a healthy thing to do? I mean, you know, we unknowingly will ingest food or consume bugs in our food from time to time. But what about that trend of, let me have a bug burger? What's that about?
Well, I mean, even though they
burger.
are good sources of protein, they're not the best sources of protein that we can put into our bodies. So I would discourage anyone in a survival situation and you find grubs
Right.
or, termite grubs or something like that, by all means, chow down.
But you shouldn't be
But
going out.
no,
in your
it
yard
should not
looking
be
to
part of
prepare
your
next
regular
meal.
diet of
Are you saying this
being an
because that cuts
insectivore.
into your business, bottom line dollar thing, if they're eating
No,
your-
because that's pest control. Whether you eat it, you spray it, you're getting rid of them. So
Okay.
it falls under pest control. So I'm okay
right.
with it.
Okay.
John was just asking for a friend.
I was asking
okay.
for Dan.
Wow, John, you just called me your friend. That's really nice of
Oh,
you.
there's a first for everything, Dan.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we're running along. We thank you so much, Ryan, for joining us today. Maybe we'll have you back because there's so much more we could talk about.
Well, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
Absolutely. And
Yes.
Ryan, if somebody wants to get in touch with you directly, can they contact me and I can put them in touch with you? Or how do you want to do
Leave a
that?
comment and we'll get it forwarded to Ryan.
Absolutely.
We'll have a dialogue in the comment section.
All right, everybody.
Everybody wants to know about bugs.
Ryan, thank you so much. Dan, you be good. We'll see y'all later.
All right, buddy. You guys have a good
Take
day.
care.
Thanks for watching.